headquarters action. We're continuing on our campaign, the 84 campaign with the Astute from the mod, Subsims and more. And so we're carrying on. So we've done 17 missions. This will be mission 18. Total tonnage 505,000 tons. 6 medals. So our next mission is tankers and tenders again. It's about 4th or 5th time I had to do these. I've done these I think 3 times successfully, although missed a couple early on. So they're travelling to the Greenland Sea from Archangelisk. Probably not pronounced at all like that, but there we go. So we're full of torps. Well, I say full, but we've only got 10 torps left, but we're okay for this mission. So we'll continue on our course, and we were fighting that battle of the large fleet trying to invade Iceland. And we're heading up now to the Greenland Sea. Not sure if that's our mission or not. Okay, peace talks. This is new. Negotiators representing the Warsaw Pact Military Alliance have expressed a wish to initiate formal armistice talks and begin laying groundwork for a cessation of hostilities. Pentagon has issued a statement stating that such talks would be welcome development in the current crisis. Both sides seem confident that talks will lead to a long-term standing agreement between all hostile nations. Analysts question the real intentions of the Soviet and other Warsaw Pact members. They point out that the ballistic missile submarine threat has failed to materialise so far, making them wonder if they could play a part in a hidden agenda for bolstering Soviet bargaining power during talks. Maybe just a delaying tactic. We'll see. And these ships have kind of engaged us. We're close to 10,000 yards. Speed is 5 knots. We're only 50 feet deep. Pretty much periscope depth. Weak layer at 197 feet. Our heading's 263. Pretty much west. And the new SOD contact is 244. So further to our west. Okay, let's man battle stations. Let's try and do mission 18. I'm not sure if this is actually our target, the tankers and tenders, but...
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 232, designated Sierra 3.
Okay, so let's lock up Sierra 1. Like a cannon or Krivak to me. They look close.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Yeah, cannon.
Con, sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Sierra 3, let's have a look. Well, I do need quiet keyboards and mouses and stuff. Sorry for all this clicking and tapping you can hear, but okay, so we've got what we got? Is that November? Well, it looks like it. Let's come right to 270. Slight course correction. Much. gonna mark that.
Con
as a-
sonar Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
Which means it's not the tankers and tenders mission, I think then. Only got 6 torpedoes, so I don't know whether I should try and evade these guys. That's a cash in.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Yeah, I'm gonna... That's not our mission, so... Gonna see if we can... hide up here. Whoa. Lots of subs chasing me. Here we go, this is our mission. Come from the Barents Sea to... No, don't want the sub. Oh, it just disappeared. Where did it go? Somewhere around here. Come on, show yourself. All these, I'm meant to have severely hampered all their operations and a couple missions on. There we go. Here's the target. Well, unless that's the same one I just got out of, because same position, 150 feet, 10 knots. Lunar contact 328. Let's have a look. See if this has got some merchants in the fleet. Hi, Rabbit Turkey. I certainly will try and get them. Kind of thinking this fleet though is the one I just escaped. Have a look, Sierra 2.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Which had a submarine and 2 cannons. So let's see if this is a different fleet. Oh, looks like a Krivac. I'll put it as that for the moment.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Let's come 20 degrees right. Rudder. It's come to course about 290. We can get course 290. Set. Okay. What's an Ugra? I'm not sure what that is. I had one of those before, but I don't know, that's pretty... let's leave Sierra 3 for a sec. Let's go have a look at... Still not convinced this is our target. I've only got 6 torpedoes left. 6 actually, or by 10. So enough for a mission or 2. Oh, that's a Grisha.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
So I need to find out what this is, because if it's not a merchant, then this isn't my mission either. Kind of suggesting it's this Ugra. I don't normally do this, I normally get a healer on me, but I'm going to come up and see if I can classify what Sierra 3 is.
Passing 100 feet.
Because if it is this Ugra, then maybe that is the tender. Doing a tankers and tenders mission again. Seems to be so many fleets around though in the Barents Sea, it's hard to tell. Let's get these torps set for surface. .55 feet. I need to come to about 45 feet for this astute, I think. .48. Is that Krivak? There is a healer up there, so this is probably not a good idea, really. Bearing 340 is Sierra 3. Is that a band there? It is. It isn't what I think it is. Oh shit, what am I doing? Lost my depth. Down on the bubble, it's I've bloody well breached, haven't I? Such a noob. Okay. Didn't have any masts up. Nothing to see here. Don't worry. I need to look on bearing 341. Okay, upscope.
Upscope.
.340. An iceberg. Right. Oh, don't tell me it's on the other side of this iceberg, I can't see it. That's not helping me, downscape. Okay, well I'm going to loose off some torpedoes, they're a bit closer. I'm not going to evade these guys, so firing on Master 3. range to target 10,000 yards. Hope I'm not. Am I going to hit the iceberg?
Con, torpedo room, firing
Balls.
2-1.
Press the wrong button. What am I doing? I'll probably hit the iceberg now. Just making comedy of errors today. Messing up my day. I'm trying to kill my. I've got 17 missions in this astute, and obviously I'm determined to just kill myself. Okay. Grisha's close now. I'll have to get ready on another. Bearing 349. Let's be careful, this is what I did last time and press the. Because 349 pretty much right at that iceberg. Oh, there's a ship there. Usually the iceberg shows up like little green mountains pointing downwards on the map, but it's not showing up here. No layers. It's fairly noisy though, 97, well, medium noise, but good depth. It is one of the ships. That could actually be the Grisha. That's an 80% solution now, that. Is that still an Ugra? Whatever that is.
Con sonar Master 3 is classified as merchant.
Is 90%. Okay, so hopefully this is our mission then. Gives me a bit of confidence. There it is. And it is on that other side of that. Okay, let's see what our torpedo's doing, because it's the iceberg. We should still take out probably the Grisha first, because hopefully that Ugra's not going to get away from us. And see if we can get past this iceberg. We'll just make a slight course correction, come to the right to course 300, 10 degrees rudder. Torps tracking the Grisha. Yeah. Just lost the contact there, but that's probably because that iceberg is in the way. I wonder if that affects the wire. Kind of think it must do.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1, last bearing 356. Contact breaking up.
Okay, Grisha down, that's good. Okay, let's have a look. Where are we? Nice little fire there. Okay, make my depth 200 feet. I'll speed up a little bit. We'll get the other two ships. Let's see if we can get past this iceberg, or at least alongside it. So 10 degrees down, passing 50 feet, making our depth for 200. Speed that up just a little bit. Oops. Gone way past my course now. What did I say I wanted?
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
300. I'll go 3.
Passing 100 feet.
340 is fine. So sort of take us past the iceberg.
Ahead 2/3, helm aye.
So we'll creep up to 10 knots. Aiming for 200 feet.
Passing 200 feet.
There we go. Just be a shade overshot on the depth there, but about 220. Okay, now this Krivak helicopter's near that wreck. Interesting. The helo's near that wreck. See, pretty much anything 10 degrees right of that wreck, I can't shoot at it yet because the iceberg's in the way. Which is where that Krivak's driving from. And the Ugra's trying to get away. Been 17 knots, I need to... Okay, let's make my depth 500 feet. 20 degrees down on the plane. Put some speed on. Just lose this iceberg. Take out the Krivak and then make a shot of the tanker.
Passing 300 feet.
It's quite a nice picture there. I think I'll take a picture of that.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet.
Okay, let's put on a bit of speed.
Ahead, standard, helm aye.
Need to be careful, there is a helo up there. Not really had to have Piggy in the middle with an iceberg before. I've come across them, I haven't been under ice in my missions, but practically this is a little bit different. I mean, it could appear just around a corner if I'm not careful, because have a look. Don't know why the iceberg isn't showing up on sonar here. Kind of about here. It says that Ugra's coming towards us, so 9,000 yards, that's good if it is. Helo, and there's the helo. So the Krivak's on bearing of 8 degrees. Have a look whether that will miss the... So 8 degrees. Yeah, I might actually get away with that shot. I think 8 degrees, I mean 25 to 30 is going to hit the iceberg. That's a run underneath it. Okay, let's
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
get ready for a torpedo. Done that before where I haven't slowed down and then you just jam your torpedoes, forcing you back to port. Okay, ready on torpedo tube 1. Okay, target is the Krivak. Distance to target 8,900 yards, bearing 09. I'm going to shoot down the bearing. Range to enable. 6,200 yards. Tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Gonna take a shot at this Ugra as well. Bearing 354, range 8,000, range to enable 6,000 yards. Shoot down the bearing, fire tube 2.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Okay, let's just see if we can stay with this. Make sure it misses the. Didn't set the depth right on these. On this one. I might need to readjust this enable range because the Krivak's driving straight at us, and here it is, charging down our bearing. See, that other ship doesn't look like it is a merchant, but it's weird. Misses another ship out here. Okay. I don't think that is an Ugra. Confusing. See, there's one there and one there. So I need to adjust this. That's okay, let's have a look at torpedo 2 then. What is this Ugra? It just looks a bit like a military vessel. That's missed him.
Sonar lost contact. Master 3, last bearing 002. Contact breaking up.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Phew. thought those torpedoes were a bit confusing there with the dropped his noisemaker. He's trying to run. Let's do it back on target.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 016. Contact breaking up.
Yeehaw! That's how we do that. Okay. Look at that. All destroyed within quite a narrow range. And all with this iceberg in play. Well, maybe they can swim to the iceberg.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Oh, let's just see if we can get out of here. Make sure helos. Let's hope that's our mission. No helos, that's good. Grisha, Krivak and Ugra. Super, yes, was our mission. Lovely. Okay. Doing well. Safe seas. Several NATO groups have recently been operating unopposed. Pentagon reveals the enemy's ability to efficiently operate about the Greenland Sea has been drastically diminished for reasons that remain classified. Okay, you've seen that before. Soviet ballistic missile submarines have sortied to their firing positions in the Barents Sea. Why? I don't know idea. I've been sinking them like cereal packets at the moment. You must infiltrate their bastion. It's a bit different. Find and sink them before they can strike at CONUS targets. If you fail this mission, you may not have a home base to return to. Okay. Damn. Soviet ballistic missiles have sorted to their firing positions in the Barents Sea. Infiltrate their bastion, which suggests they've got quite a bit of... This is a new mission. I've not seen this before. I'm wondering how many targets we got, because I haven't got a lot of weapons left. Let's have a look. So EXO status. Let's reload. I've got a total of 7 torpedoes. Yeah. I would say it could be my last mission. And I don't know, I haven't done any of these insertions or TLAM missions, which I believed you had to do. Yes, that's in the 68 campaign. I mean, certainly if it's 2 subs or whatever, I'm fine with my 7 torpedoes. It's just whether I can't afford to miss this mission, I think, so I'll continue it and I won't go back to base. So we'll continue on our course. Let's kill them! Let's kill them all! So, just in the Barents Sea, their bastion, is all I've got. So I'm going to do a quick save. I mess this up. It did say Barents Sea, didn't it? Look at the summary. So 18 missions completed. Yeah, so they're in the Barents Sea, not in the Greenland Sea, so I need to get around. Probably the thing is, if I don't have enough torpedoes to Well, I'm just going to have to kill everything, hope that they're my mission. 5 knots, 50 feet deep.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Let's see. 2 targets. sort of 3 subgroups out there that we saw on the map, but they all come out of the Barents Sea. So I'm not sure this is the right. This could be just a wolf pack. Oops. Was that an alpha? Really?
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
And that's a Victor 2.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
They're not our mission. They're part of this bastion protecting it, I think. So can we get out of here? We can. Oh, Victor Alpha Alpha, yeah. So they're not ballistic missile boats. So it's not a target. To get into the Barents Sea. Stop chasing me. I'll have a look. I don't think these are our targets either. 600 feet. God, 24 knots, what am I doing?
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
No contacts, what?
Con sonar new contact bearing 174 designated Sierra 1. Con sonar new contact bearing 231 designated
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Oh shit. Come left 10 degrees rudder. Let's pick these up. Definitely subs. That looks like a kilo.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
So these are definitely harder subs than other missions. That's a Foxtrot, definitely. So again,
Con
these-
sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Don't know whether just to sink these. I mean, it'll only leave me with 5 more torpedoes. They're close. I kind of think I should do, to be honest. Okay, let's try and take them out. So that one's high. That one's medium depth. This one's, I think, a lot closer. I think it's... Okay, range to target 6,400 yards, bearing 171. Shoot down the bearing. Range to enable 3,000 yards, firing torpedo tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Come right to 180. Not that much, I might lose the wire. Ready on tube 2. Gonna fire to my right. Range to target 6,000 yards, bearing 170. Range to enable 3,500 yards. R tube 2.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
This is tense. It's not had that mission description before, so... And this isn't our mission, but I need to kill some of these subs, I think, because they're chasing me all over the map. I mean, these spearfish are pretty accurate. I'm very rarely losing or wasting torps, so I'm hoping I can still kill these and do the mission. Looking at the wrong torpedo. He's locked on. Got this guy as a foxtrot.
Sonar, noisemaker bearing.
Noisemaker
1,
out.
6, 6.
Do it back on. Go active.
Con sonar,
There he is.
noisemaker bearing 1, 6, 4. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 1, 6, 3. Contact breaking up. Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Tango, not a kilo then. Fair enough. Look the same signatures to me, but fair enough. I think there should be 2 quick kills here. And we'll have to get back on mission.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 4, 9.
Kind of the way this mission's setting it up is I have to kill some of these subs anyway to...
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 2, 5, 1. Contact breaking up.
Okay, both subs down. Oh, that's loading a T-LAM because I'm out of torpedoes. Just these 5 left. Okay. Fair dues. Okay. Let's get out of here. Foxtrot Tango sunk. Not a mission. Straight into another engagement.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
That's put me back at 24 knots. Wasn't doing that. Okay. Sierra 1.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 2, 3, 3. Designated Sierra 2.
Because I'm pretty sure this isn't my mission either. I'm going to fail this last mission. Yeah, I know I don't need to engage them, I can... But I escaped out of that last match and it literally took me straight into this, so... They're so close hunting me. Every time I go to the map it takes me... I'll just make sure none of
Con
these
sonar, Sierra
SSBMs...
1 is classified as submerged submarine.
If they're not, I'll maybe try and get out of this engagement. So that's a Foxtrot. Sierra 2. That's a Foxtrot as well.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Vessel's nearby, so it won't let me leave on this one. Okay, which way are they going? Let's come 30 degrees left rudder. Make your heading 090. put a little speed
Ahead
on.
2/3. Helm aye.
We'll see if we can disengage these guys. Rabid, you used to play EVE Online. Yeah, well, I had 5 accounts and played it for 8 years. I sucked so much money into that game. It's made me a bitter vet. Probably best not discussed. Okay, let's correct our course. Coming.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is cavitating.
Oh, I was cavitating. He's probably heard me. 8 knots. 9 knots. Can I escape? No.
Ahead, standard. Helm aye.
Just don't want to get a torpedo shot on me really here. Well, they come in my direction. Okay, come left rudder, let's make our course north. 360. Kind of looking like I might have to engage them. Okay. They're close, you see. Only 5 knots, I'm doing 18, so I should pull away from them here. Just don't want to hear those words. Torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water. See, what's a helo doing around that foxtrot? No idea. Can I leave? No. Must be a set range in this game. Whether it's 10,000 yards to anything or 20,000 yards. Doo-doo-doo. 2 foxtrots, and I don't want to dance. Reason being, only 5 torps, and I'm trying to find 2 ballistic missiles about to nuke my base. Escape. No. Be careful here, the seabed's. Wish on the map when you saw subs you could mark them as fleet 1, 2 or 3 or something, because then you'd be able to keep track of them when they sort of merge and move around. Pretty hard to know what's what. Still won't let me leave. Alright, gone over 10,000 yards. Let's see if that makes a difference. Nope.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is cavitating.
He must be at the surface or something then, because he's only doing 5 knots according to that. 13,000 yards, he's 11. See if I can get them both over 15,000. He's 15,000. 14. See if we can get them both over 15,000 yards, see if that will let us escape then. I could go faster, but close enough to maybe hear me. We'll see. Okay, over 15,000 yards now. Okay, now I can leave. Good. Yeah, I'm facing the wrong way. They're in my baffles. I'm driving at 18 knots and I still had them. British sonar, mate. Amazing. Let's hope I don't go straight back into contact with these guys again, because they've disappeared here now. Beat. Ran into something, didn't even show up in the map. Speed 24 knots. This is not good.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Whoa, close to the... Kind of thinking... Floor 579 and my depth is 497. Okay. Let's get our speed down. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. This has got to be our surface fleet, surely, with that many ships. Let's have a look. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. No idea. New ground. I wanted a
Con
new
sonar,
mission.
new contact bearing 191. Designated Sierra 6.
I'm kind of thinking this is surface fleet's probably not my... Have a look at this one first. He's misclassifying. It's not a Juliet. Does look like it could be a
Con sonar, Sierra 6 is cavitating.
There's Kilo, but I had that again. I think it's a Tango then.
Con sonar, Sierra 5 is classified as submerged submarine.
If these are all subs, then this probably is my target. I need to kill the SSBNs to beat the mission rather than the others. Only got 5. That's not a good solution, that. Let's have a look. 6, that's even worse. This one's a bit better. Let's have a look. It kind of looks like a surface ship to me. My orders are to invade the bastion in the Barents Sea, which is what I'm in, and sink the SSBN missile submarines that are about to launch a strike on my base. I don't know if that's a caching, because there's definitely a signal there that I'm not picking up. That looks like a Krevac then.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
But if I can find an SSBN submarine in any fleet I'm searching, then I know it's my target, so which at the moment I haven't found. And this didn't show up on the map, so which is a bit weird. Maybe it just glitched out. Kind of looks like a Cresta. I need to come right. Make my course 180. I'm going to put that as a Cresta for now.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Looks like that's a cash in. Looks possibly like a sub. Maybe not. I may just want to get out of this if it's not my... Oh, that could be a Delta. Really? Thing is, I've got nothing there. These signals are not great. I'm doing 5 knots. Let's have a look. What am I? A bit too close to them. Let's come. Make my depth 300. See if that helps. With sonar a little bit. Maybe I'm a bit too close to the seabed. However, if that's a Delta SSBN, that could be my target. Yes, I've got nothing here, you see. What else? Close to that. Delta 3, Delta 4. Yeah, this signal's not good. Don't have any. It's very, very quiet. 75 decibels. Should be getting really good salute. I mean, if this Sierra 4 is
Passing 400 feet.
I mean, the game cheats a bit. That's making it look like it is a sub when I click on it. But whether it's an SSBN, I still don't know. I'll come to 350, I think. Let's level off here. Because unless I can identify an SSBN, still not getting a good signal. Why am I not getting a good signal on him when he's showing up as the nearest? And I can get really good reads, strong readings on there. Tango. Tango's not an SSBN, is it? It's not. No. That's if it is a Tango. That's definitely a Krevac. That's definitely a Cresta. Let's have a look at this one. This is looks like a Canon or something.
Con sonar new contact bearing 221 designated Sierra 7.
Oh, I've got another contact now. That's a Krevac.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Where did this contact 7 come up from? This is a sub as well. think. I'm hoping Sierra 4 and 7 are maybe SSBNs that are my targets, but I'm gonna have to let me come right to course 270, do a TMA leg, see if I can pick up a better contact on Sierra 4 and 7. Oh, this is tense, man. Hoping to get this done before Jive goes live. 10 minutes, not looking good at the moment, although if these are my targets, so course 234, let's put on a little bit more rudder. The 7's disappeared again now. Oh, it's all the way over there now. Bottom of the screen. But I remember Jive saying about sometimes Sonar will classify, you know, one thing as two different. Pinging it, it's back here now. Right, got a slightly better TMA now, I think, on this. Look, these are the SSBNs, so it's not a Typhoon. It's not a Delta 4. Not a Delta 3, I don't think. Onto that now. Not an Oscar, that 1500's out. Not a Juliet, the third one's out. Not a Sierra SSM. Not a Victor 3, or a 2, or a 1. It's looking like it's a Kilo.
Con sonar Sierra 7 is classified as submerged submarine.
That's not a SSBN. Last time I did a Kilo, it ended up being Tango. I'm going to classify it as a Tango.
Con sonar Sierra 7 is classified as submerged submarine.
This one. Yeah, I still think this could be a... Because if I start shooting and it's not what it is, I'm going to have to go back to port and then they'll nuke it. Why can't I get... Got its course now. Let me just wind on a little bit of time, see if it automatically classifies. %71% solution. Both for the boring video. I really need to classify this guy. Thing is, if I've classified him, I haven't actually on the I haven't locked it in. And I'm wrong. It will show me the 3D model that I've chosen until it updates. Thing is, this looks good for a Delta, but I'm not sure about this 1500 band here. Doesn't seem to be anything showing up below. And then, I mean, you got the Delta 3, the Delta 4, I mean, they're both SSBNs, and it doesn't really matter which one, but could even be an Oscar, but then you get a, oh, it's not a Charlie, not an Echo, not a Juliet, not a Sierra, it's not an Alpha, not a Victor, it's not a Victor 2, it's not a Victor 1, not a November. Kilo's still a possibility, but I don't think that's right. I mean, Tango's very, very close as well, but doesn't have that 1500. So if it's a Tango, then this is definitely not the fleet I'm looking for. The Tangos and those Deltas, but there's this band here I'm missing. Just hoping I get a better solution and it actually tells me what it is. Seems to be coming right at me, so let's go left on Leon Tube 1. And if it's an SSBN, I doubt it would be driving backwards like that towards me. It makes it look more like a hunter-killer sub. I'm just going to compress time a wee bit here. Why is my solution going down on this Sierra 4? Now I've got a Cresta right there. You know what, I'm going to take out Sierra 4 and this Cresta because I have to, otherwise it's going to be bad news bears. See that salute that, I mean it might not be that close. Let me fire at this. I've got range Sierra 4 target 9,000 yards, bearing 214. Range to enable 5,000 yards, 5,500 yards, passive. Torpedo Tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing Tube 1.
This is a big risk.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 219.
Ahead, standard, helm, aye.
As soon as I fired, whether that was a helo or what.
Ahead, full, helm, aye.
Passing 400 feet.
Wires broken. Oh no, it's ignored my...
Con, knuckle formed.
Balls. Balls, balls, balls. This is why you saved the mission beforehand. And I'm dead. I mean... Right. I'll end the stream here. Damn. And I still don't know whether that Sierra 4 was a... I mean, as soon as I fired that thing, down came the torpedo. Let's just see what my thing is. I've got no map, it's not going to show me what it is. I've lost the wire, so it might... Let's just see. Well, I can't speed up time when I'm dead. So what we'll have to do, guys, is reload the save game before this mission and try this one again. Such a long way from base to go and get rearmed as well, but not even sure what killed me there, whether it's a helo or rocket launched torpedo from a sub. Certainly came down through the circling now. I'm not sure this is gonna come back on me. Just gonna see if it could hit and show us what the Sierra 4 contact actually was. It's just circling now, that torpedo. I think it's pretty useless. Look at it circling, so I mean, if it does hit something, I don't know what it might hit now. Might hit a sub, might be Sierra 4, might be any one of those targets. Right, guys, I'm going to call the end to the stream. I'll try this one again. Going to go watch Jive do the proper thing in some harder subs, and I'll probably come back and try this mission in a couple hours time later today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again soon. It's Lone Gamer UK out.